Hey yo! Hey everyone, Skylinks here bringing you another video review. Today I thought I'd do, because I promised this a long time back in my Soundwave review, a cassette review. Soundwave had a total of 7 cassettes. Ravage, Buzzsaw, Laserbeak, Rumble, Frenzy, and Ratbat. No, that was 6. Whatever. So he had those. I currently only have these 2. These are the most famous though, so I thought it'd be only fitting to do this. I'm gonna get the blue one, which is considered Frenzy, but in the show it was considered Rumble. I just consider it Rumble, so I'm gonna get Blue Rumble, and I'll do a review on him because he was very good. But anyways, let's just get on to these guys. Let's talk about Laserbeak first. Laserbeak is the reconnaissance. He's a spy. He goes in there and he does the missions that require recording and just finding out information about the Autobots. He's espionage. Laserbeak's personality, he's really very much a coward. He doesn't like to do things. He's scared for his life. But like most of the Decepticon cowards, all it takes is an idle death threat from Megatron and he's up and ready to go. It's not that he's not loyal to Megatron, it's just the fact that he's scared shitless of being killed. So yeah, that's basically Laserbeak. He was one of my favorites. Here's the cassette of him. That's really all you need to know about Laserbeak because there's not really much to say. He does show in one of the Transformers comics for Beast Wars, The Future of Dawn's Past, I think it's called, and he gets killed off in it. But I don't consider. I don't know what to think of that because I didn't watch. Read the comic. But anyways, this is his cassette. The great thing about the cassettes are they can actually fit in a real cassette player. So I thought that was a nice, neato thing. They came with a case, but I'm not going to bring the case out because I use the case to keep some of my missiles in, and the landing gear. But to transform him, he's pretty simple. Start things off, bring this section right here and bring it down. These form the feet. Bring this, fold it out, like that. Bring this around, fold the head out, or pull the head out, not fold. Bring the head out like that, and then he has laser cannons. Let me just put them on the right shoulder. One episode at least, these laser cannons, they popped out, and they can actually work on their own, and fly around on their own. But that was only one episode, so I thought that was a unique ability. The great thing about Laserbeak is he's 100% show accurate, with the exception of his feet being kind of like sleds. He's pretty much 100% show accurate. He's such a beautiful cassette. I love him. He's my favorite of the cassettes to have. He just looks so G1-esque. So let's just take a good look at him. Decepticon symbol on the top. Laser cannons, his booster jets, his wings. Now let's get you more light. Maybe you can see it better over here. He's just a nice figure overall. The Buzzsaw is yellow instead of red, so yeah. On to Ravage. Ravage has a little bit more of a story to him. Ravage is probably the most fanatically loyal of all of Megatron's troops, with the exception of Soundwave and maybe Cyclonus. All of the cassettes were pretty much loyal to Megatron, undoubtedly, but he was more so than the rest of them. His position of the cassettes, where Rumble was demolition, where Buzzsaw and Laserbeak were reconnaissance, he was more just regular tactical fighting. And he was a good fighter too. He took on some of the big guys and he took them down anyway. Ravage doesn't speak much. He speaks in a cat-like voice. He only speaks normally with Soundwave and Megatron. Blech, I'm really losing it today. But he is fanatically loyal. His story is he was also one of the original cassettes on Earth. Laserbeak was an original cassette. I didn't say that. Oopsie. But yes, he was one of the original cassettes. He made it throughout the series, and he shows up in Beast Wars too. Apparently, when the Pax Sabatonio was died, all of the cassettes got amnesty. A lot of the Decepticons did. Most of them got retired. Ravage, on the other hand, joined the Predacons as part of the Tripredacus Council, not Council, but Tripredacus Secret Police. He was one of the stealth agents, the covert operatives. His basic story is they told him to go to the path, use the slipstream drive, capture Megatron, and kill all the rest of the survivors. He did that. Basically, he told the Maximals that he was going to work with them, bring them home, which was an obvious lie, and he caught Megatron. The one big thing is Megatron told him, you know, guess what? I got the golden disc. And here's a little message from your old master, Megatron. He saw it, and from that second on, he changed his mind, and he went and he turned his back on Maximals and his original orders, all for the glory of the original Megatron. He did speak in Beast voice. He had a Russian accent, which I thought was freaking awesome. And his Beast War form and his toy was basically a Cheetor redo. So if you haven't seen Beast Wars, if you want to know what Ravage looked like in him, just look at the Cheetor, or you can just type in Ravage Beast Wars. But he transforms into a cassette one more time and gets blown up and dies. The end. He returns in the comic at one point, but whatever. His cassette, I have mixed feelings on. It looks nice. I like the blackness. The black looks good. To transform it, just take the tail, bring it out like so. Bring the head out. Release the back legs. And you want to get those adjusted firmly, and release the front legs. And see if he'll stand up for me. Ravage can be hard to balance sometimes. Let's just pretend there he's balancing. Okay, two more things. Before I show you these, the missiles, he looks nice from the side. Huh, he looks beautiful. Whoop, he got pancaked. Ravage looks very flat. From the side here, he looks beautiful. I love the whole entire shoulder blade thing. I love how the head looks, everything. He just looks flat from the side. He does come with missile launchers that promptly go on his buttocks, because Ravage is part of Richard Simmons' buttocks group, and he has a good butt. You can put him in some gnarly stances. You can have him sit like this if he balances. You can have him, you know, have his paw up, licking his foot, or flipping someone off, whatever. But yeah, that's Ravage. Obviously, you guys know this is the Toys R Us reissue ones. The originals you can get on eBay for about $20 in a 2-pack, and out of box, I really haven't seen them out of their box, so if I had to guess, it'd probably be half of that, probably around $10, so actually no, I have seen them out of the box. It is around $10. They're the cheapest of the, well, I'm covering up Laserbeak. They're the cheapest of the cassettes, so really don't have to worry. I didn't give Ravage a good look up, so let's get a good close-up of Ravage. Face has some decent detailing for a cassette. And there's his butt, and yeah, not much to say. Like I said, if Ravage wasn't so flat, he'd be nice, but again, he's a cassette, so you really can't blame him. You can't really do much for something that's supposed to fold down to something that is flat, so they did their best. Laserbeak is definitely the better looking of the two, but not to say that Ravage is bad looking, but that's about all there is really to say about them. I tried to fit two characters in one review. I could say more about Ravage and Laserbeak, but that's basically all the stuff you need to know. Do I suggest picking these up? Oh, definitely. If you definitely have a Soundwave, you don't have these, pick them up. You can get Buzzsaw. I really never cared for Buzzsaw. It wasn't really as cool as Laserbeak, but they're cheap. Just pick them up. They're fun. They're nice little figures. And they're essential if you have Soundwave. So anyways, this is Skylinks. I'm going to say peace out for now. See you guys later. And I will be back.